going on, guys? Welcome back to a very special episode of ezBUCKETz. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. In today's video, I got something that I guarantee you guys are going to love, especially if you're a big NBA fan. With the NBA regular season about to end, now is the perfect time to talk about NBA awards, predicting who will win what. We're going to be talking about Coach of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, Most Improved Player, Rookie of the Year, and of course our favorite, MVP, the Most Valuable Player. So if you're a big NBA fan, you love the debates, you love these conversations, you're gonna love this. But quickly before I get on with the video, I just want to say, if you're new to the channel and you love basketball, welcome to ezBUCKETz. My name is Soom, and I make basketball videos every single day, so be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications to not miss any of my upcoming videos. If you watched this video and you loved it, be sure to smash that thumbs up button. I'll really appreciate it. It would help out the channel a lot. But without wasting any more time, let's talk about NBA awards. So how this video is gonna work is basically I'm gonna talk about the award, giving you guys the top 3 candidates, and then ultimately give you guys my prediction. I want you guys to understand this, that basically when it comes to picking an award for an NBA player, there are so many players in the NBA, and choosing the right winner, it's not easy. So if you don't see your favorite players on this list, just understand that even though they are having an amazing season, there are others that are having better seasons. My favorite part about making prediction videos is that I also get the opportunity to know your thoughts, your opinions, and more importantly, your prediction as well. So if you have an idea, if you don't agree with me, put your thoughts down in the comments and let's start a conversation. The regular season is almost over, and I just can't wait to see who wins these awards ultimately. The first award we're going to be talking about is the Most Improved Player, and as of right now, these are the top 3 candidates. The first candidate is Julius Randle of the Knicks, and he's having one of the best most improved seasons as he's leading the New York Knicks to a playoff spot. When looking at his stats last season, he only averaged about 19 points and 9 rebounds, but now, this season, he's averaging about 24 points per game, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. Julius Randle has stepped up into all-star mode. With Julius Randle still being so young, he still has so much to prove in the NBA, so much potential, he's a top prime candidate for this Most Improved award. The next candidate on this list is Christian Wood of the Houston Rockets, and when talking about Christian Wood, he simply has so much potential in the NBA. With the Houston Rockets entering a full rebuild mode, Christian Wood is going to be their center going forward. He inked a long-term 4-year deal, and simply by looking at his numbers, he definitely improved. Last year playing for the Pistons, he only averaged about 13 points per game, 6 rebounds, but now he's averaging 21 points, 9.6 rebounds, and about 1 block per game. Christian Wood is putting up all-star center numbers. What the Rockets have to do now is find a good surrounding to develop alongside Christian Wood. And the last candidate on this list is Jeremy Grant of the Pistons, and when it comes to a statistical point of view, a role change into a star role, Jeremy Grant is simply at the top of that list. Last year, playing for the Denver Nuggets, he was a big reason why they went to the Western Conference Finals, and after that, he inked a long-term deal with the Pistons, which made him their go-to guy. Last year, he only averaged about 12 points per game, but this year, he's averaging a career high of 22.5 points per game, 4.6 rebounds, and 2.8 assists. Jeremy Grant is a go-to scorer now on Detroit. It simply sucks that the Pistons are not a good team this year, but when it comes to Jeremy Grant as an individual, he is definitely in that most improved conversation. So to give you my prediction, I believe the winner will be Julius Randle of the Knicks this year. He's simply putting up monster numbers. The Knicks last season weren't even a playoff team, but the fact that this year they're a potential top 4 seed in the East, that speaks volume to the role that Julius Randle is taking as their leader, their go-to guy, and simply their future. I believe Julius Randle is going to win the Most Improved award. The next award on this list is talking about Coach of the Year, and these are the top 3 candidates. The first candidate is Quinn Snyder of the Jazz, and then Monty Williams of the Suns, and then Tom Thibodeau of the Knicks. The reason why Quinn Snyder is on this list is because right now, the Utah Jazz are one of the best teams in the Western Conference when it comes to standings, and from the looks of it, they're going to end off the regular season as the 1st seed. The reason why Monty Williams is in this conversation is because he took the Phoenix Suns, who were a non-playoff team last year, into a top seed in the West. From what it looks like, they could be the second seed, and a story of a non-playoff team to being a high-seeded team, that's simply a great reason to give the coach the award. The reason why Tom Thibodeau is on this list is because this past offseason, the Knicks hired Tom Thibodeau to be their head coach, and this year, as I mentioned earlier, the Knicks are in playoff contention. That simply speaks volume to why Tom Thibodeau is in the conversation. My prediction is that Quinn Snyder of the Utah Jazz will be winning this award. I believe the Jazz this year, they exceeded so much expectation, and with the Jazz having such a deep roster, Quinn Snyder was able to use their roles to a perfect scenario and simply put the best players in the best position possible to succeed. The Jazz last year were nowhere near the first seed, but this year, they are comfortable. The next award we're going to be talking about is the Rookie of the Year award, and this award is simply a fan favorite. The top 3 candidates are Anthony Edwards, the first overall pick, LaMelo Ball, the 3rd overall pick, and Tyrese Halliburton, the 14th overall pick. The reason why LaMelo Ball is on this list is because he's bringing the Hornets to a potential playoff spot, and as a rookie, he's putting up elite numbers when it comes to playmaking and defending, and of course, being their go-to point guard. A fun fact to note is that this year, LaMelo was actually coming off the bench at the beginning of the season, but the fact that he was too good, he actually took Devontae Graham's starting position. The reason why Anthony Edwards is on this list is simply because, for one, he was the first overall pick, there's a lot of hype around him, but during the ending of the regular season, Anthony Edwards is showing signs that he could simply be a go-to scorer and the best rookie in the draft. This year, he's averaging about 18.5 points, he leads all rookies in points per game, and is a prime Rookie of the Year choice. The reason why Tyrese Halliburton is on this list is simply because as a rookie who was drafted at the 14th seed, he is stepping up and playing as a top 3 draft pick. For most of the season, Tyrese Halliburton came off the bench and played as the backup point guard behind De'Aaron Fox, but when De'Aaron Fox went down with COVID-19, Tyrese Halliburton stepped up and showed why he could be the starting point guard going forward. He's averaging about 13 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists, and his versatility as a rookie, it speaks volume to his potential. But to give you guys my prediction, I believe that LaMelo Ball will win Rookie of the Year, only because throughout the whole season, LaMelo has been consistent, he's putting up numbers night in and night out, and he is already the franchise player. I do believe Anthony Edwards is a very close call to actually winning it as well, but the fact that Anthony Edwards only got hot during the ending stages, LaMelo Ball did not do that. He was good ever since the beginning. The next award is talking about the Defensive Player of the Year award, and this is a very tough conversation because there's simply so much good defensive players in the NBA. But right now the candidates are Ben Simmons of the 76ers, Rudy Gobert of the Jazz, and then there's Bam Adebayo of the Heat. These are the top 3 candidates right now. Bam Adebayo is having a fantastic season. When it comes to stats, he's putting up better numbers than he did last season, but I simply believe that Ben Simmons and Gobert are in a different conversation than Bam, so Bam will not be winning this award. When talking about Rudy Gobert, we all know why he's on this list. He's actually a Defensive Player of the Year award every single year candidate, and I simply believe this year he's in the exact same convo. The Jazz are the first seed, and a big reason why is because of the defensive rating Rudy Gobert brings, but I believe Ben Simmons will be winning the award this year, only because the 76ers are the first seed in the East, which they were never expected to before after getting Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers was able to use Ben Simmons to the maximum of his potential, especially on the defensive end. If you guys watch 76ers games, every time Ben Simmons guards the opposing team's best player, Ben almost more than likely will shut them down. Ben is going to win this year, Defensive Player of the Year. This is my prediction. And the last award is our favorite, and that's talking about the MVP award. And the top candidates right now are Nikola Jokic, Joel Embiid, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. What I love most about this year's MVP conversation is that the best candidates are all big men. From what we heard in the past few seasons, people said the center position is not going to be good anymore, it's not going to be impactful, but the fact that right now all of the 3 players are big men, frontcourt players, that speaks volumes to centers going forward in the NBA. The reason why Nikola Jokic is on this list is because he's simply putting up monster numbers every single night. He is the leader, the enforcer, the captain of the Denver Nuggets, and this year, even without Jamal Murray, the Nuggets are a top 3 seed in the West. It goes to say as well that Nikola Jokic is putting up better numbers than last year. Last year he averaged less than 20 points per game, but this year he's averaging about 25. Jokic is on a whole nother level. The reason why Joel Embiid is in the conversation, we all know why. The 76ers are the first seed in the Eastern Conference right now. From what it looks like, they're going to end off as the first seed. And with Joel Embiid putting up monster numbers, plus 27 points, plus 11 rebounds, being dominant night in and night out, Joel is a close call to that award as well. Of course, when talking about the Greek freak Giannis, the Bucks are always competitive when Giannis is healthy. Giannis actually won the MVP award the past 2 seasons. But to give you guys my opinion and my prediction, I believe Nikola Jokic of the Nuggets is going to win the award. This year, Jokic has not missed any games, and when he is active, the Nuggets have a great chance of winning. And with this usage rate, efficiency, and also his ability to be a playmaker, a rebounder, and now a scorer, Jokic is probably the future of the NBA. The MVP conversation has so many storylines, but my opinion is Nikola Jokic. But yeah guys, this wraps up my video today, talking about the NBA awards and giving you guys my predictions. What's most important to me is I want to know your thoughts. Do you guys agree with me? Where do you not agree? Put your thoughts down in the comments below. But other than that, take it easy, God bless, and I'll see you all next time on Easy Buckets. Woo!